Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, which is called IElTS and ESL Expert TV. I really hope that you're going to come here very often, especially if you're an IELTS learner or an ESL learner, and I guarantee that I'm going to make a difference to your grades. That's a promise if you do what I say. Okay, so who am I? I'm currently a teacher at college in the UK, but I spent 10 years teaching IELTS and ESL in China. So I'm very experienced in teaching students of a second language. Also, I was an examiner whilst I was in China. So not only have I experienced teaching, but also examining. So I can see it from both sides. I've got lots of hints and tips to give you, and if you follow this channel, if you listen to what I'm saying, I guarantee that you will improve your results. Anyway, lovely meeting you, and come along and listen to my channel. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, which is IELTS and ESL Expert TV. I hope you're going to enjoy this episode. We're going now into part 1, part 2 of IELTS, or certainly any ESL exam. We'll talk about different topics. So I thought I would just talk about one of the topics that you might come across, and then I'll do a whole bunch of videos on different topics. So giving you maybe some words that native English people will use, mainly British, because American English is slightly different. So some of these will be British rather than American, but most Americans will understand all of the expressions that I'm giving you. So this can be a help when you're doing your part 1, because the question might be, tell me about a food that you like. Quite a common question that would come up in part 1 of the IELTS exam, and also a common question in the ESL exam. So we're going to look at some of the vocabulary around food. Okay, I hope that's going to be helpful and a bit of fun for you. So let's kick off. So one of the things, if you see there, is lose weight or diet. So you might say, oh, look, I really need to lose weight. I'm on a diet. I need to lose weight. So that's a common food-related expression. You might say, well, recently, because I've been stuck at home, I've put on weight. I've put weight on, or I've gained weight. So put on, this is something we call a phrasal verb, to put on. Why is that called a phrasal verb? Because put, you're not putting anything. To put something down, put something. To put on weight, you're not really putting it on. So with a phrasal verb, it uses the verb in a different way, changes the meaning in a phrasal verb. So to put on weight, to gain weight. Okay, we might talk about food that is nutritious. So especially if you're on a diet, you want to eat healthy food, and so you might say this food is nutritious, or you might say it's nourishing. So both of these mean that it's good for your body. Nutritious or nourishing. So you might talk about your food. So you're on a diet, and I've got a salad today, and it's very nourishing. It's very nutritious. It's good for your body. It's putting good things into your body. It's very wholesome. Wholesome is another word. Something that is good for your body. Something that's not good for your health might be harmful. Harmful to your health. Not just food, all sorts of things can be harmful to your health. If maybe if you're in the sun too long, it's harmful for your health. It's not good for your skin to be too long. A little is good. A lot is not too good. So some food might be harmful to you. So some other food might be very fattening. So that makes you, it's food that makes you fat. It has too many calories. A calorie is a unit of energy that is in anything that you eat. Everything that you eat has calories in. Sugar has a lot of calories. Fat has a lot of calories. So calories are something you've got to cut down on if you're trying to lose weight. If you're dieting, you will cut down on fatty foods, cut down on sugar. Okay, so those some things about your eating as far as health is concerned. Now in Britain, you might come across people that don't drink alcohol. Most people do, but there are some that don't drink alcohol. And we won't say, oh, I don't drink alcohol. We will say, I'm a teetotaler. So even for someone like me, if I didn't drink alcohol, I would say I'm a teetotaler. I don't drink tea either. I don't like tea. I know that's very strange for an English person, but I don't like tea. So if I didn't drink alcohol, which I do a little, but if I didn't, I would be a teetotaler. Something very popular in Britain is going to a restaurant that does something called a takeaway. So you don't eat in the restaurant, you take it home with you. It's very popular. And so we have takeaway restaurants. So takeaway, another food expression. If you go to McDonald's or Jollibee or KFC, we call this junk food or fast food. So we can call it fast food or junk food. Junk because it's not good for you. So another word for eating is consuming. I consume too many calories in a day. Okay, and that's why I'm overweight. That's why I'm overweight, because I consume too many calories in a day. And modern days, we see something called genetically modified food. This is food that the scientists have modified, so it's not the same as it was. It's genetically modified. They've added genes from other things, sometimes animals to plants, to modify the food so it is better to resist temperatures and rain and all sorts of things. Genetically modified food is quite common now. So to count the calories, that means means that you're checking, okay, this meal is 500 calories. This meal is 1,000 calories. I'm only allowed 1,500 calories in a day. I'm counting the calories. So that's one. To cut down on, I think I mentioned that, or to cut out. I've cut out all sugar from my diet. I've cut down on sugar. Don't have so much. Vitamins. Vitamins are something that is inside vegetables and fruit and is important for nutrition, important for your diet, as are minerals. So vitamins and minerals are important in your diet. As you can see, I am obese. Obese is an expression for someone who's too overweight. Not just overweight, but too overweight. They are obese. So I need to change my lifestyle. I need to change my lifestyle. More exercise, less food. Eat more salad. Eat more low-calorie food. Okay? Low-calorie food. Remember we said about calories. I'm going to go on a low-fat diet. A low-fat diet. So some products don't have so much fat in. But sometimes when you've been on a diet a long time, you want to eat all those bad foods and eat lots of them. And that's called binging. binging, eating lots at one time of things that you shouldn't really eat. Binging, having loads, not good. Some people have an eating disorder. Some people have an eating disorder. That means they don't eat enough food at all, or they might eat too much. Taste. This tastes good. That tastes good. So taste is another food associated word. Taste, the feeling on the tongue, the taste. Restaurants, somewhere where you go to eat, where you will order your food. Time to order your food, and at the end you will get the bill. And if you're very full, you'll say, I'm stuffed. So just very quickly, here's some different foods that you might find in different countries. That's a bit rude. In Korea, dog. Well, that's not strictly true. They do eat dog in Korea, but not commonly. Australia, kangaroo, delicious. I've had it. But of course, in Britain, fish and chips, the famous British food. It's fish and chips, maybe bacon and eggs, or a British breakfast, which has bacon and eggs. And then the last one is a Sunday roast. That it'll be a big piece of meat, a beef, pork, chicken that is roasted in an oven with roasted potatoes and vegetables. Okay, so just a little bit about the expressions around eating, around food in English. So I hope some of those will be useful for you in future. And I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about food in England. Bye-bye and see you next time. Bye-bye.